Hi, it's Lisa, and today's intentional thought is about being intentional about how do you want to be remembered and do your actions and deeds and thoughts align with that. So, this Sunday, part of the message was how do you want to be remembered? When you die, what do you want people to say about you? Do you want them to say you are a kind, loving person? Do you want them to talk about your relationship with God? Do you want them to say you were generous? You were a good parent, you were a good friend, you were loyal. How do you want to be remembered? And then the part two was do your words and actions align with how you want to be remembered? And that really got me to thinking. I was like, you have to be intentional about that. And so, a couple of the things that I said I wanted to be remembered for was one, being someone who God could use for the benefit of other people to make their lives better. The second one was I wanted to be remembered as a kind and loving, loyal, and supportive friend, wife, mother to other people. And the other really just wanted to be a loving mother. And so I had to really look at that. And I was like, am I being that? Are my actions aligning? Am I being intentional about it? Kind of before I even ask, am I doing it? Or am I being intentional? Am I doing it? And that's where the intentional part of that comes in because you don't always do that. Sometimes you get caught up in doing other things and for other people, for other reasons. And then when you think about it, when my friends need me, am I there? Am I truly generous or am I stingy and don't do anything for anyone but myself? And so that really got me to thinking it's like, you do have to be intentional about that. If you want to be remembered as someone who's kind and generous and loyal, guess what? You have to be kind and generous and loyal because people are going to remember how you treated them, what you did, who you really were. At your funeral, yeah, they're going to say nice stuff, but if all they have to talk about is how you dressed or how you hung out or then what did you do for them? What did you do for other people? That may not be your goal. And if it's not, hey, have at it. Have a great life. It's your life and you choose it. But really think about that. How do you want to be remembered? And are your actions aligning to that? If you want to be a good parent, but you never put your phone down and you never have a conversation with your kids, you never check in, are you being a good parent? Are you being a disciplinarian? Because being a disciplinarian is part of being a good parent. If you want to be a good friend, are you being a good friend? Or are you always the friend who always, when somebody needs you, they can't find you, but when you need them, you're always hunting for them. When there's a party or a good time, you're always there. But when they're in a clutch, where are you? The other day, in thinking about being more intentional about how I want to be remembered, I was thinking about a friend who is having a tough time of it. And I just thought about it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop and get her a smoothie because I know she likes smoothies. I was in the area. I was going to bring her lunch, but I had missed lunch. So I stopped and got her a smoothie. And I called her and I texted her and I said, hey, are you busy? What time's lunch? Figured out I missed lunch. I was going to bring you a smoothie. What kind would you like? Just because I want to be known as that friend. And it wasn't because I wanted some accolades. It was because I knew if I did that for her, hoping that it would be a bright spot in her day. Who knew she was actually having a really bad day and it was a bright spot in her day? But that's what I mean by being intentional about it. How do you want to be remembered? And are you doing those things? Are you taking the time to do the things that you want to be remembered for? Because trust me, people are going to remember what you did, good or bad. They're going to remember. And so, if you're a little more intentional about how you want to be remembered, how you want to write your own story, because you control all that consciously or subconsciously. So you might as well write it in the way you want it to be told. But that's by your actions, not by your words. It's not your words at all. It's by your actions. So today I encourage you be intentional about your actions so that your actions truly do speak louder than your words because they're going to anyway. So if you're intentional about the message you want to put out there, being the person you want to be, you're going to make a far bigger impact and your words are going to align with your actions. So I want you to have a great day. Think about how you want to be remembered and align your actions that way. The more intentional you are about it, the more it'll happen. And I hope you're around a long time. Take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.